Good afternoon. Welcome back to another video. So we had to go to the dump today because it's been raining for the last few days. I haven't been able to empty what I have, and we're blessing somebody this weekend and helping them out, so I need to empty this ASAP. So here we are pulling up at the dump. First thing I got to do is pull up on this scale, and they're going to weigh my truck, and then once they do that, we can head towards the dump. Speed bumps here. I'm gonna have to get out of the truck and get, no, actually I don't. I'll be right back. All right, we just got off the scale. They weighed our truck. When we leave and come back, they will weigh it again, and however much weight we lost is how much weight and garbage we dropped off, and they will charge us accordingly. So, what I normally do is, before I get all the way up to the top of that hill, which by the way, this place is a real dump, nothing but trash, just garbage. Thought I'd throw that in there. It's my horrible sense of humor. I usually pull off here to the side before I go all the way up there, so I don't hold anybody up or disturb anybody. And I take off this tarp, get rid of all these bungee cords. That takes a couple of minutes, and I don't like to be rushed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. And 1 second later, the tarp is off, rolled up, and we're ready to roll. So, the only thing I don't really care about coming to the dump, well, two reasons. Number one, as you can imagine, doesn't smell like roses. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, especially after it gets done raining, it's always muddy because you're going up a dirt road. And when it's sunny out, they have a truck that constantly goes back and forth, wetting the ground usually, so the dust doesn't fly everywhere. But as you can see, it's a dirt road. Once we get up there, hopefully it's not full of that much water and mud, but I wore my ugly shoes that I only wear when I go to the dump. They're waterproof and they're just ugly, but I'm not gonna wear my good shoes. So let me get up to the top of this hill and see if we can get a video. This is the second time I'm trying to record this video. The other day when I came, there was too many people and I couldn't stand out there and dump all this and record it. People were gonna look at me like I'm crazy, and people are waiting to get to the dump. I didn't want to be that guy. So check it in a minute. All right, we're to the top, just as I suspected. With all the rain we've had from that hurricane, it is muddy. I'm gonna stop real quick and put on my four-wheel drive just in case. I do not want to get stuck, and I'm worried about getting stuck. So last time I came, we had to dump over there and there was a big pile. Now they've moved it over here. All right, let's get turned around here. I'm gonna have to film a video going to the car wash after this. Let's get backed up. Now you know I'm talented when I could back up a trailer and record at the same time looking forward. All right, I think we're good. Let's check this out. See what I'm saying? See my ugly shoes? I gotta walk in this crap. All right, we're good though. Good backup job there. All right, let's open this up. Let's get this out. Push up because we wanted to go up. Actually, hold on 1 second. Hopefully he don't run me over. Put that in there. I'm gonna pull forward deeper into the mud so I can get mud all over my truck and my shoes. That should empty it. Oh God. And it's all empty. Got vultures out here. It's weird, the dump back in Florida that I've been to before I ever started this business, they constantly, all day long, shot off whistling bottle rockets all day long, and that kept all the birds away. All right, so I'm gonna pull forward real quick. I have to put a pin in the tailgate of this dumpster, but I wanted to get out of the way from recording and being in anybody's way, even though I was the only one there. These guys are leaving, but that worked out well. The guys in those tractors or whatever they were called were looking at me recording, wondering what's so excited about recording garbage at the dump, which I agree with them. But I know some people get curious. Maybe they've never been, they didn't know how it worked. So figure I'll show you guys. See, nice and empty. This is the pin I needed. Put in here. Yeah, so there's a lady that we're helping out tomorrow. She needs it tomorrow and Saturday. So we're gonna go bring it to her tomorrow. And I needed to make sure it was emptied out and ready to go. From all this rain, I just haven't been able to get over here. It's been raining nonstop, but we're good now. And we're blessed. I'm not complaining about the rain. We could have been in Louisiana. We could be in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, where they're getting killed over there with this rain. So we're blessed here. I'm not complaining at all. Anyways, that's the dump. Once I leave, pull out of here, I'll get back on the scale. It'll weigh me, and I'll pay whatever it was that I need to pay. And then we are gonna go park this dumpster until tomorrow. Also, quick story, because this has been a short video. I haven't done I guess you could say I haven't done things traditionally with this business. One of the very first things I did not long after I started the business, and I hope they don't mind me giving them a shout out, but they've been freaking awesome, is I went to my competition. I actually only went to one company that's my competition. And the whole reason I went to them was I know somebody who used them and they had outstanding things to say about them. And if you look on their Google reviews, just like myself, although they've been in business a lot longer, so they've got a lot more reviews. And that's another thing. If you guys ever use me, please leave me a Google review. I've had so many customers that have been so happy, but then they don't go on Google and leave me a review. And that helps tremendously. People always ask, oh, how can we help? Well, that's one way that really helps. But regardless, this company's been in business a lot longer than I have, and I honestly don't know how long. But I went to them because I've heard good things, like I said, and I introduced myself. I said, listen, I'm a new guy in town. I have a very, very small business. I'm obviously no competition to them because they're big. And if I cannot satisfy a customer's needs because I don't have the size they need or whatever it is, can I please refer them to you guys? Because I know you guys are professional. I know you guys treat them very well. And I'd like to refer my customers to you that I can't handle. And if you look at the other dumpster companies around, and I'm talking about the larger ones, and I'm not going to say any names, my God, they have horrible reviews. And I've talked to some businesses and people that have used these larger companies and have nothing but war stories, horrible things to say. So if I'm going to refer somebody, I definitely am not going to refer them to those kinds of companies. So I introduced myself, like I said, and I said I'd like to refer my clients to you that I cannot handle. And, you know, they could have said I'm crazy, laughed at me, kicked me out of the office. One of them that works at the office, one of the managers, actually follows me on Facebook. So if you're seeing this video, thank you for you. I'd like to actually come sit and talk to you again. It's been a little while. But anyways, they said, absolutely. We really appreciate that. Because you think about it. What competition goes to the other competition and says, can I send you business? But I honestly think that's good business. Because it's not like I'm greedy. It's not like I want to take everybody's money. I'm not trying to put anybody out of business. We're all here to work together. We're all in the same boat. We're all just trying to make a living. And so they really appreciated that. And on top of that, they have sent me numerous people. Some of the stuff they sent me, I just don't handle, which is fine. They didn't know that. But some they have sent me, I've been able to help out. So they've done the same for me, and they're a really big company. So they didn't have to do that. You know, they could have found a way to handle it themselves, I'm sure, but they ended up sending them to me. Let me get on this scale real quick and I'll finish the story and tell you who they are. All right, so got that emptied and paid for. Got my receipt, tax purposes. We're on our way. So anyways, yeah. So I reached out to them and they were very accepting. Awesome people. I did not get to meet the owner, but I met the owner's son. Great kid, really nice guy. Again, like, they were just totally cool with me walking in there, introducing myself. I think they respected what I did. Like I said, they could have laughed at me, sent me out, said I'm crazy, but they didn't. And you know, like I told the owner's son, you never know what could come out of this in the future. Maybe my commercial part ends up taking off. Like, I've already had commercial people reach out to me that want to do business. The problem is I just don't have the capital offhand to go buy a front loader dumpster and all these dumpsters that I need. I need to get help with that somehow, some way. But you just never know what could happen. Maybe in the future we do business together. I wouldn't have any problems being associated with people like them. Very professional, nice people. Anyways, enough of the rambling. Their business name, and you may have heard of them, they have the green dumpsters. And it's called Been There, Dump That. So shout out to them. Definitely, if you have larger scale stuff and I can't handle that, go check them out. You won't be sorry. You can tell them I sent you. I'm sure they'd appreciate that. I've sent them other business before. And I always tell people I send there, please tell them I sent you, so they know that I am sending them people. Now, honestly, do they ever tell them? I really don't know. But I hope they do. But anyways, so yeah, great guys. I know this is kind of weird I'm a business and I'm advertising someone else's business that's in the same competition or does the same business that I do, but it's all good. I believe in, like I said, paying it forward, and they deserve it. So for your bigger, larger needs, big scale that I can't handle, definitely check them out. You'll be happy. So that's the end of this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna have to go to the car wash soon because my tires are all full of mud in the side of the truck. I'll talk to you all later. Take care of each other.